What do you get when you combine a 4-day weekend with a gluttonous feast of turkey, mashed potatoes, stuffing, cranberry sauce, pumpkin pie, get-togethers with family members you hardly ever see, a huge parade in New York City, and overstuffed men, belts unbuckled, lounging on couches watching football games? Thanksgiving, of course. Since ancient times, civilizations have held feasts to honor their gods for bountiful harvests. But the beginnings of Thanksgiving in North America are up for debate. Many point to the 1620s and a feast shared by pilgrims of the Mayflower and an indigenous tribe. It's believed the tribe sheltered ill-prepared pilgrims from the first bitterly cold winter and taught them the hunting, gathering, and harvesting skills required to survive in the New World. Following a successful fall harvest, the Pilgrims threw a celebration similar to a traditional 3-day harvest festival held in their native England. Another possible first Thanksgiving in North America dates back to 1565, when a Spanish explorer in what is now Florida held a feast to thank God for his crew's safe arrival in the New World. And similarly, 50 years later, a group of British settlers set aside a day to thank God for their safe arrival. First Nations groups are also quick to point out that indigenous people in North America were celebrating the fall harvest with a feast long before the Europeans even arrived in the New World. President George Washington made Thanksgiving a national holiday in the U.S. in 1789, and President Abraham Lincoln decreed in 1863 that Thanksgiving would be held each year on the last Thursday in November as a day for Americans to reflect and give thanks to God for fortunes, family, and friends. It's believed people fleeing the Civil War in the U.S. in the 1860s brought the annual celebration of Thanksgiving to Canada, originally as a religious holiday in November, to thank God for an abundant harvest. The Canadian Thanksgiving was moved to October following the First World War, due to its proximity to Armistice Day, now Remembrance Day, on November 11th. Thanksgiving was declared a national holiday in Canada in 1957 and set permanently as the second Monday in October.